a Pacers-specific podcast that's fairly niche.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. So you either need to be from Indiana or you need to have a damn good reason of why you're listening to us,
Yeah. Yeah, the verification questions getting into our website are just brutal, right?
What is a Hoosier?
I would like to shout out to all our international listeners. We do have people. There are Pacer fans all over the world. In general, at least, there were a lot of fans came from the Reggie era that are still loyal to the Pacers from all of that. Reggie was a global icon, and now they're stuck with this crap team. So. No, they could have left if they wanted to. Reggie's been retired for a long time, so sure
they found reason. But we've all seen it when we've gone to UndebeataCons. Any arena we go to, there's Pacer fans out there. So either people from Indiana that have moved on, or we've definitely talked to people. It's like they're like, I love Reggie Miller, man.
Yeah.
He was the best. So.
And a lot of Bender fans out there. It's surprising how many people are like, you know what? I've got on the Bender train, and I just never got off.
Those are like soulmates for you, right?
Oh yeah. I still have all their phone numbers. We
It's a support group.
monthly support group meetings, and we all use the Bender bendy machine. What did he invent?
I don't remember what it's called. It was
the legs lengthener.
No, it was like a physical therapy device.
Yeah, it was a brace.
Yeah.
Or the leg extender. There's good money in that.
That's right.
Put them through the bender.
I might not understand how basketball works.
You and Larry Bird, you got good company.
Yeah, exactly. Joey, it's a good thing you don't have to work tomorrow, buddy, because we are gonna keep you up late.
All right, let's get this show on the road. All right.
Oh, is that
Time's up. Good show, guys. I'm out.
Exactly. Yeah, that was it. The pod's gonna blow up now, I think is what I mean.
That's fine.
MacGruber.
Everyone shout their catchphrase, and we'll call it a show. Realize this is episode 450.
Oh.
That's a multiple of 50.
It is. It makes it interesting.
Yeah, so make it real hype because it's going to start or end a fantasy, or not a fantasy, a
clip
anniversary show. Anniversary show.
Okay. And also probably one of your fantasies.
That's right, probably.
Gross.
Ready, Joe? You look concerned.
It was starting the show.
I don't want you to stress out. It's okay. It's for fun.
I mean, I'll try to relax.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
All right.
It was focus. I was focusing.
Focus. Okay.
I was concerned that I was worried that I was going to get interrupted. Yeah, so just prepare to.
It'll be great.
It'll be perfect.
Y'all motherfuckers don't watch us play throughout the year, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna be real with you, and I don't care if I get fined.
I got my sweet journey box with some strings on.
That train is off the track.
Who doesn't love the bouncy castle?
Hitler. Just prepare to. Yeah, so just prepare to be awash in unbeatable goodness. Welcome, Pacers fans. You're listening to the Undebeatables, your semi-weekly Pacers podcast, coming to you from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm your host, Joey Gaffrida, the man behind the dials and season ticket holder. Joining me this week are all three of our analysts, coast to coast, like buttered toast. first, from the birthplace of Dave Chappelle, Silver Spring, Maryland, it's the Doctor, Jason Triplett.
What is up, Pacers fans? What is up, Undebeatables? Rare Tuesday pod here. So, yeah, it's going to be strange. Strange things are going to happen.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, he's our in-house bartender mixing up the drinks and the crappy jingles, John Colson.
What is up, Pacer Nation? What is up, Undebeatables? It's Thirsty Tuesday? No, it's still Thirsty Thursday. Drink up. It's both somehow. The magic of radio.
Mm-hmm. It's Schrodinger's beer.
From Boise, Idaho, out west, it's our enforcer, John Harper.
What's going on, fellas? It's quarantine. Drink up.
That's right. That's right. Days don't matter anymore.
Oh, no,
Pants don't matter. We're in a post-pants era.
First, from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., it's the Doctor, Jason Triplett.
What is up, Pacers fans? What is up, Undebeatables? Shout out to the players of the New York Liberty and the Seattle Storm of the WNBA, who did a very touching tribute to Breonna Taylor and walked off the court while the national anthem was being played in protest of, or in support of the Black Lives Matter movement and in protest of disproportionate killing of black men and women by police. Kudos to the WNBA, and they're doing a whole like movement for justice thing. It's really compelling, and shout out to them.
Shout out.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, he's our in-house bartender mixing up the drinks and the crappy jingles, John Colson.
Are you eating something while you did my intro?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We're like 400 episodes in. Don't I deserve a little bit better than that? I mean, you didn't chew during Jason's intro.
I can do it again if you'd like.
No, it's fine. It's Thirsty Thursday. Drink up. All right, whatever.
That's right. I was preemptive action for you. I knew it was Thirsty Thursday. What do you got to do? You got to drink.
That's right. Drink up.
And from Boise, Idaho, out west, it's our enforcer, John Harper.
That was an excellent intro, Joey. I appreciate you.
Thank you. And I appreciate you.
Nice clear-mouthed intro you got. Didn't you, Harper? Nice.
Oh, wow. The Sweets and Snacks Convention just announced they will be moving from Chicago to Indy this spring. So early next year.
Right, sure. Great. Helps me not at all. Also, I love that basically Indy has just become like the dumping ground for Chicago conventions that won't be held there.
I mean, was Indianapolis aspiring to be something other than shitty Chicago?
Actually, isn't that our motto on the license plate? Shitty Chicago.
Well, and it's aspiration. It used to be shitty Detroit, but
Exactly.
No.
We're moving up.
moving up in the world.
Yeah, we are.
I take some offense to that.
Why? Because Cincinnati's just a shitty Indianapolis?
Cincinnati is so weird, man. All right. Before we bash every city in the Midwest.
Alienate the entire listenership.
Right. On go.
We got 30,000 people to alienate. We got to get on this shit.
Yeah, we got work to do. Screw you, Kansas.
Giraffes rarely lie down. They even sleep and give birth standing up. Giraffes have tongues that are 18 inches long and hearts that weigh 24 pounds. Giraffe facts.
Since you're learning Twitter, you can say hashtag giraffe facts. Well, again, we are going down memory lane. This time we are watching the 97-98 Bulls-Pacers Eastern Conference Finals. It's timely, I guess, because the last dance is finishing up, I guess, this evening.
We didn't even mention that yet. We were talking about it pregame. But yeah, the Pacers this year, as in many years, in solidarity for the playoffs, the players shave their heads. But this season, the '98 season, they actually got all the goofy white guys to do it too.
That's right. There's so many goofy white guys on this team.
And it was
Mark Pope. We had a Mark Pope sighting.
fabulous. Yeah.
We did have a Mark Pope sighting.
Yeah.
Like, and not in the last 30 seconds.
No, in like the second quarter.
Yeah, no, he's like part of our rotation plan.
He is. He's the second unit center. What is going on?
He
You
plays
say like
a
it wasn't-
minute per quarter. That's his job.
Yeah.
Is he getting minutes ironically? I don't understand.
Yep. Larry Bird's on the sidelines in his tight jeans. And Mark
like,
Pope,
The
ironically.
hipsters in 15 years are going to love this. We actually we did a fun thing. We watched this game together on Friday night, the Undebeatables, on a, what is that website called, Joey? Watch Together?
That was watch together, and the 2 is the number 2.
Gotcha. So shout out to them. It's kind of fun. You can watch the game and chat. And so my in-depth analysis of this is not what it normally might be because we were mostly bullshitting. But Colson took some notes, so let's lean on him.
I did. I have notes like Kukoc with the good hair, and is Randy Brown a sex move? That's the kind of notes I took.
Yep.
There's getting a real peek behind the curtain here.
Yep.
But I do know what the July 11th word of the day is on Urban Dictionary.
What's that?
It is mask hole. And the definition is selfish idiots in my neighborhood who think they don't need to wear a mask. Because the rest of us do.
Don't go to Russia. That's a high-risk
go to Russia.
environment. many
Australia, I
levels.
hear, is great right now.
Yeah.
New Zealand, I think, is in a good spot.
Sure.
I don't know what they pay, though.
They pay you in Kiwis.
It's the Kiwi to dollar.
The bird, not the fruit.
Oh. Okay.
That's even worse.
Or is it better?
No, I think that's better. Yeah, kiwi meat. Black market.
Yikes.
You get a nice roast kiwi with the
It's the spot
It's a real delicacy.
With some kiwi, maybe.
on the side.
side of kiwi
Oh, yeah.
with a kiwi drizzle sauce. Compote, a kiwi compote on the side.
Double Kiwi Drizzle was the name of my band in high school.
Yeah.
Gross.
Mine was kiwi 3 ways.
Hey, to change the subject,
From 3 ways and kiwi.
from the
This,
things-
you know, Colson, you assigned me you're putting together a clip show, and you assigned me to listen to some episodes from a couple seasons back. And
Yeah.
this episode has turned as many corners as that 2018 Pacers squad.
every game was a new corner.
Maybe in like 4 years when I get to the clip show, the whole episode will just be the clip show. Who knows?
Nailed it.
Well, and there's a ticking clock too, right? Like, if the NBA wants to have any semblance of a season, like, kind of July 31st is sort of the
Yeah.
end of when they
It's
can
already
consider
too late.
doing like
They
a whole
put out a date that I thought it was too late to start with. So yeah.
right. So, this is global pandemics turns out mess up a lot of shit.
Yeah,
man.
right? Who knew?
So big news is the NBA's back, or it's going to be back. There are concrete plans for the return. It's going to be on campus at Disney. Is that right, Colson?
That is correct.
So Orlando's got this huge advantage, right?
Home court, for sure. They have 3 different courts in the facilities there, and so I think you can play games at the same time. They're planning on playing 7 or 8 games a day for 3 weeks to get us through the regular season.
That's awesome. So then, so I did see that it was 22 teams, so 8 teams were left behind. Was it just chosen randomly, or?
I think they were mathematically eliminated. They don't think they could have caught the 8th spot with only 8 games remaining. I think that was the issue.
So some of the crappier teams, they said, you know what, your vacation starts early. Don't bother showing up to work.
Well, but I think mostly they wanted an even number of teams so that all of the teams that are remaining could play 8 games, and there wouldn't be any leftovers, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, not that has everybody ending up with the same number of games anyway, so that they have to do the final seeding, not by strict win-loss, but by winning percentage.
Yes, because all these teams are coming in with different numbers of games played.
Between 63 and 67, I think.
Yeah. And they're not trying to get to a set number. It's not like some teams will play 8 and some teams will play 10. Everybody plays 8. So yeah, it's based on winning percentage.
All right, here's another rule for the bubble. You can play ping pong, but you can't play doubles. Where do you draw the line?
Well,
These are the same guys.
Yeah, doubles.
Apparently at doubles. These are the same guys that are going to be banging on each other during the day, probably on the basketball floor. But then you got to
the family-friendly filter on. No, they're sticking with the 6 feet thing, though. It seems like.
Okay.
It seems like even on the bench, they're going to be 6 feet apart.
I mean, they got a whole empty stadium to work with.
That's true. You could just put people up into the stands.
Yeah.
But then, so are we not going to have like huddles? Like, are they not going to be able to?
I'm just saying,
Like,
the
is the coach
15th
just
guy
gonna
is like
yell
3 rows
the
up, and you gotta.
instructions?
He's like, it doesn't. I'm not getting in the game anyway. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you're in section 214.
Right. Exactly.
We'll call you if we need you.
Make sure you take your ticket stub.
Here's your burner phone.
It's going to be a weird environment.
It's
Right.
going to be really strange. I mean, this is the first experiment, that we've ever had watching guys play without a crowd in real game time conditions, right? I mean, are guys just going to shoot 70% from everywhere because there's no crowd? I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but it's going to make me feel crappy as a fan to find out that I have not affected anything ever.
I'm sorry, Harper, but I have news for you.
Maybe they'll all shoot 30% because they don't have the fans cheering them on.
Yeah, it's true.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm most excited for the chatter. It's going to be really interesting to hear more from these guys on the court.
What they let us hear, at least.
Well, what are they going to do?
Put it on a 7-second delay, I guess, and
Yeah, that's all you can do.
mute things.
Kevin Garnett's not going to be out there, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Minimal cereal talk going on.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. It should be fun. I think kind of no matter what happens, it'll be fun.
It'll be basketball.
It'll be
be
bad.
It'll be basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Am I to assume that singles ping pong is a euphemism? Can we take a break? Because I got to go play some singles ping pong.
Oh no.
Got his mic.
So big news: the Pacers have started scrimmages for preparation for the bubble season, and Sabonis is injured. Colson, you're the one who alerted me to this story. What's the prognosis? Do you think a foot massage is going to get him back out there, or is he?
Yeah, no, I think he went down there. He missed the first scrimmage. A lot of the big guys did. They just banged up. He had plantar fasciitis, and it looked like there's not a lot you can do for that but rest. And so I expected him to miss all the scrimmages and maybe a couple of the seeding games, as they're calling them, the 8 games before the playoffs. But then they sent him out of the bubble, and then I started panicking. Right, like this is a big deal. Wojnarowski tweeted this is a significant foot injury. He's going to see a specialist outside of the bubble. We have no timeline for his return. And, he's our sole all-star, a hub of the offense. And I'm trying to figure out how many panic buttons I should push at one time.
You got 10 fingers, so...
Yeah. I would recommend all within arm's reach is what I would recommend. So,
yeah, the article I read says that Sabonis is hoping to come back. But like we've all said, it's unknown. I think in our fan hearts, we should prepare for him not to come back, so we aren't crushed. But if he does come back, then we do get some Sabonis, which would be nice. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Get to talk about a real Pacers basketball game. So last night for us, August 1st versus the Philadelphia 76ers, our arch rival. And the Warriors win 127-121. If you got to watch that game, T.J. Warren was on fire. 53 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 9 of 12 from a three-point land. Aaron Holiday also had a solid game. 15 points, 10 assists, 5 boards. And Oladipo, with a decent showing, 15 points, 7 rebounds. Gentlemen, we watched one of the highest scoring performances by any Pacer, which prompted a catch-up phone call last night. Colson, you were the one running the stats on that. Who did T.J. Warren pass on his way to the Pacers history books last night?
Everyone. So basically, this is the third highest scoring Pacer game of all time, I believe. T.J. Warren with 53 points. Jermaine O'Neal had 55 at one point, and Reggie Miller still holds the record with 57. We were actually reminiscing about how J.O. had 55 in a game and decided to sit down and not take over Reggie's record because he was a good dude. But this is, we don't have a lot of guys scoring over 50 very often, so this is a huge night for the Pacers franchise.
Looks like Twitter was having some fun at the Suns' expense. Many people wanted to know how the cash considerations that were traded for T.J. Warren played last game.
T.J. Leaf made the NBA top 10 plays of the night.
With his this dunk over Embiid?
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Nasty, too.
It was. With the rubber band in his hair?
Yes.
So the headline, what I thought we were going to be talking about coming out of this game before T.J. Warren made basketball his biatch, was Oladipo actually playing, right? I mean, we talked about during the scrimmages, like, he was trying it out, he looked all right, was even getting up to, 30 minutes, that's a good sign, and then sort of without fanfare was like, yeah, okay, I'm starting and playing. And he played... He's still not Victor Oladipo, but he played 32 minutes and put up 14 shots and looked like himself in flashes at times.
Yeah.
So now that we're just a TJ Warren fan club podcast, have you guys thought of new names yet for the show?
Oh, I have not. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we should probably get on that.
So, is the T.J. Warren hour too highbrow sounding for us?
I mean, it beats the Warrenettes, which is as close as I've come so far.
Right.
The Warrenettes.
But Colson, that also limits us to an hour, which we can't do.
Right.
We can't be held down like that.
Yeah, it's way too constricting for our.
This is T.J. Warren we're talking about.
That's right.
That gets us through a game.
Hang on, fans. It's going to be a long show.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I can't edit tonight.
So the other thing I wanted to talk about in this first half here was Malcolm Brogdon. We did a fair amount of talking about him during the break. He was very active in the off the court stuff, social justice movements, and he was sort of instrumental for the Pacers franchise in that regard. And also, he was one of the focus points for the league. He was one of the leaders there, and he's also just a fantastic player. But he's missed a fair amount of time with injury, and then he misses the first game due to neck soreness from the first game, obtained in one of the scrimmages. But he's missed a fair amount of games with some bumps and scrapes and nicks and cuts. Is he made of glass? Is he built for? Is he built for tough? Is my question. And is that a good thing? Harper, is he?
Is that a good thing?
What do you think about this?
He's built for tough, and the jury's out. I don't know. I mean, it's
concerning.
Yeah. I mean, I 100% agree. It's small, naggy stuff. It's not like these are major injuries that are going to require 10-month rehabs and surgeries and such. So that's certainly good, but death by 1,000 cuts is kind of feeling like where we're at right now. I would like to shout out Damian Lillard this week.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's awesome. He also had a tough week. Missed 2 critical free throws. Down 1 late against the Clippers. Took exception to Patrick Beverley, who was a DNP for the game. His excessive celebration on the sideline, which led to a Twitter beef with anti-hero Paul George. Paul George said that he was going to make sure that he sent Lillard home this year. Damian Lillard let him know that he can keep switching teams and running from the grind. He said, "You boys is chumps." It's going to be tense in the bubble this week, gentlemen.
This might be some bloodshed around the water cooler. I like it.
I mean, stuck in the elevator together. I mean,
the real question though is for Colson here. Does this put Damian Lillard on your top 25 all-time Indiana Pacers?
That's a good question.
He's approaching it for sure. He's definitely currently my favorite non-Pacer in the NBA, without a doubt.
Wow.
Because PG is chumps. That is correct.
Yeah. Where's TJ Warren today on this fluid list?
Ooh, that's a fun question. I mean, God, I'm saying he's probably 14, probably.
Whoa!
Yeah, the man's a god.
There's no recency bias
Debuting on the
at all.
charts at 14.
It's a fluid list. I'm just saying today, the man is a god. I can't wait to get into this. I mean, last week we talked about 53 points, and it doesn't slow down. This guy is amazing.
Yeah, Thor's 53.
Is that a big G or little G for the god?
It's a little G.
Okay, medium G.
Yeah, more like a medium G.
Okay.
Well, let us know next week where he lands.
Yeah.
It's like a lowercase bold G, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like a larger font than the rest of the word, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
14 point versus 12.
Yeah, exactly.
I think all of his lists are in Comic Sans.
That's a fair assumption.
Makes them unreadable by people with good taste. Well, all right. We're looking forward to a good week of basketball. We'll be with you again on Thursday, breaking down some topics in more detail. And then, playoffs start here like next Monday, right? Mm-hmm. So it's an exciting time of year. It's weird. The whole thing's weird, just the timing of everything. But it's middle of August and we're getting ready for the playoffs to start. But whatever.
Nothing feels real.
The key thing, though, in that game on Friday, though, the Pacers' third stringers cemented us fourth place, so we got home court advantage in the
home court, baby.
Pacers Heat series. So.
I mean,
It's been a while since we had home court.
that definitely checks a box from preseason goals, right?
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It actually does.
Sure.
Yeah.
I did sign up to be on the jumbotron. I've not heard if I got selected yet. So, but all the home games, at least we have an opportunity for that to happen.
How many beverages do you have going on over there, Colson?
Oh, just two. I switched mugs at halftime.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed a variety of mugs.
That's right. I guess I could have dumped it into the other mug to not freak you out.
And then you also have a water bottle. So
Yeah. This is the only way I drink water. It's out of a sippy cup.
you need a sippy cup. Yeah, gotcha.
I've learned
a
that.
way. To have
Yeah, I've learned that I hate water and refuse to drink it, but unless it's in a nipple.
Other news around the league: the all bubble teams came out, and very exciting. T.G. Warren made the all bubble first team, along with Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. That seems correct to me.
When I look at this team versus Miami Heat, I'm just seeing a team that's not playing with the same level of passion. Like I was disturbed by the level, by the body language, by the lack of connectivity to each other, to the game itself. They just didn't seem like they really cared that much. Like just the body language itself. And there is something to be said that we have a team full of introverts and our point guard is very relaxed and smooth and never panics, right? But like it's starting to feel less like control and more like passivity. You can't look at this team and say, you can't look at the Pacers team and say they don't have enough pieces. Like I don't think that Miami is that much more talented than us. I just think they want it more and they're better coached. They actually have offensive sets.
He's not getting his guys in a headspace to compete in these games. And I thought that's what Nate McMillan did. I thought that's why we extended Nate McMillan a week or two ago, is that he has the pulse of his team. He gets his guys ready every day. They play hard defense, and they come out, right? And that's what worries me, is that I don't know if Nate McMillan has the pregame speech for Game 3 that we need, let alone the strategy. I know he doesn't have the strategy.
Right. So, Joey, if you're in the film room, what do you show from this game to your players?
Oh man, I don't know if I show this game.
Show none?
There's
two ways to go, right? You either don't show it, or you embarrass the hell out of your players. Like, those are your two options, right?
There's so much good stuff on Netflix,
No state fairs this year?
Yeah.
One of the other many casualties of coronavirus.
Yeah.
No tilt-a-whirl.
Who's thinking of the carnies right now?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's another sector of the economy that just swept under the rug. And I grew these huge tomatoes. I'm not winning any prizes this year.
Oh, no. Maybe they're doing that as on Zoom or something.
But like people could just do like really big close-ups of their small tomato. Be like, this thing's 40
Scandal
pounds.
of the century. A cherry tomato.
You need to have something next to it for scale, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but you could just, You can manipulate that.
A miniature
Nothing is
chair
real.
from like a dollhouse. That you stick the tomato next to the chair.
Oh, no.
You just make a miniature like ruler that's like has all the specific marks and put it next to it. like laser etch that bad boy.
Let's see. Yeah, you can. Looks like you can buy some fake rulers.
Oh. Add to my collection.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here we go. Trick ruler 5-pack. You can buy it on Amazon, so you can get our referral. But it makes everything 33% bigger.
I've had those for years.
Oh my god, I knew it. See, baby, I told you. All right.
How did we go off the rails already? We didn't get onto the track.
We don't want to talk about the game.
Yeah.
All right.
Hashtag what about the carnies?
Yeah. Just a mirror image of our team. We just went straight off the rails to start. That's...
So, gentlemen, Game 3 of the Pacers-Heat matchup was yesterday afternoon. Pacers lose this one 115 to 124. We had some bright spots on the Pacers side. Malcolm Brogdon was great, 34 points, 14 assists, 7 rebounds. TJ Warren, pretty respectable, 23 points. Oladipo looked pretty good at times, 20 points, but it was just not enough. Miami was strong. The Pacers made a good run in the second half. Really, this was I think intentionally done to bring back the fans that had checked out. And Jason, buddy, I am so sorry. The way you watched this game is, I think, the worst I could think of. What was your experience for the game yesterday?
Well, yeah. So 3:30 start. So my wife and I had dinner plans, and this game took forever because the referees decided to put Miami
many foul calls
on the line
many
52
foul calls.
times.
I thought it was a misprint. I mean, I felt like a lot of calls, but 52 is outrageous.
So the game started at 3:30. We didn't have to leave for dinner until 6:15 or 6:30.
Well, the game start was delayed a little bit because I think the previous game had gone long, so that pushed it back even a little bit. Also,
sure, that's fine. But I figured a solid 3-hour buffer I'd get my game in. But no. So anyway, I was watching up to like the 4-minute mark. Pacers are down 2. I'm like, all right, I can just pause it here. I'm going to go into radio silence. Nobody that we're at dinner with is going to, spoil this for me. And then come back and watch the game. And so I go to dinner. We're, it's good. We're socially distanced, picnicking in the backyard. It's good to see people. In the back of my mind, there's this well of optimism and hope that the Pacers have crawled back, and it's going to be this epic thing. So finally, I come home and watch the last 4 minutes of us just squandering possessions, refusing to get defensive rebounds, and losing by 9. It's I am still quite angry at that performance.
I mean, you got 2 hours of happiness that you otherwise would not have had. I'm
is
actually
true.
kind of jealous at this point.
That's a good point. Okay, I like that. I'll look at it that way. I like that. That's
We
good.
only had 2 minutes to enjoy that. You got 2 hours.
I mean, as Joey correctly noted, it is impossible to defend our plan if we don't have a plan.
next level coaching. Swept in the first round of the playoffs doesn't feel good.
No. Nope.
And especially after like a pretty successful season, especially considering, especially considering, the stuff that the team has dealt with injury wise, end up 4th seed in the playoffs is, no easy feat. And then you just get slapped around like that is,
Yep.
it doesn't feel good. It was a fun season. It was crazy as all get out. But I hope we never see a season like this again.
Yeah, right.
But I'm actually really impressed with the job the NBA has done to get things back in action as close to as normal as can be. They've still had, knock on wood, no positive tests in the bubble. It seems like everyone's taking this very seriously, and it's phenomenal. All right, gentlemen. So the playoffs this year had some interruptions. had another event in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and the players, particularly Milwaukee's, it's near Milwaukee, and I think the Milwaukee Bucks were playing the Orlando Magic that night, and they didn't feel like it was right to play that game, and at least at that time. So they, in protest, sort of boycotted the game, and all the games got pushed back. I think they just, wanted to have discussion about that. Jason, what do you think about the player protests, and you think they were impactful, or I guess sort of what are your general thoughts on the whole ordeal?
Well, I mean, I'm always a big fan of collective action, especially when it comes from a labor perspective, using your collective power and platform to raise awareness about important issues. And so I was moved by this. I thought it was a very powerful statement to sort of just shut the league down, right? And I mean, really focus the spotlight on this issue that has not stopped. I think that there have been multiple shootings of black men since George Floyd was murdered, back when all these Black Lives Matter protests sort of initially sparked, and at the time players were reticent to go back to the bubble, in part because they felt like they could do more for their communities in place. And so I think that this was just them collectively reaching a boiling point, right? So I mean, I think it was a great thing. I was especially proud to see Broad Ripple alum George Hill at the front of this, and really seeming to take a leadership role in stepping up and saying, look, this isn't right. Like, there are things going on that are bigger than basketball, and we need to focus the spotlight on that. So kudos to the Bucks, and kudos to the league, really, for following suit, I guess, and sort of supporting their players. But kudos to the Bucks. This is a player-driven thing, so They deserve the credit. Yeah.
I don't know. Part of me really wanted basketball not to come back, because this is just I'm not sure that them taking 3 nights off was enough of an impact. Like, it's not stopping. It's not even curbing. It's slowing down or anything. If not, maybe it's getting worse. It just feels like it. So,
I can't remember who asked the question, but it's like, hey, what are you going to do if we all go home?
Right.
And do we have a better platform here to do what we need to do than we do out there, right? And I understand the math. There's no perfect answers here, but I'll certainly stand behind what they're trying to achieve here.
All of these players, which, by the way, are doing a monumental thing. They're in the middle of just the weirdest situation ever. They haven't been with their families for weeks. They've been isolated in this place where they can't go anywhere, even more restricted than we are in our coronavirus lives. And they're trying to play for a championship, which is usually their number one mental focus and takes a ridiculous amount of energy and effort. And they're trying to be social justice warriors, right? So that set aside, that's an amazing thing. But now that these games are playing, they have an opportunity every night. There are post-game interviews every night, right? Media cover these things. Like, they interview coaches. Coaches have, and they can use those platforms to get their message out, right? I mean,
yeah.
And they should.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, we have been discussing this for a long time, and more confused by the way it happened. But the Pacers had extended Nate McMillan's contract, and then they canned him. And to me, honestly, I thought that I've let this be known on the show, but I thought that Pritchard and Nate were a package deal, and he's the one that fired him. So I was wrong on that one. So, and I'm happy to be wrong. I think that the results were not there. I think he was even in the press release the Pacers put out about the firing. They mentioned his 3-16 record in the playoffs, which I thought was a little
Like
unnecessary, a little bit. But anyway, he gone, and the coaching search has begun. I'm not sure if it started before then, but it is on. So, Jason, do you think this is the right decision? And where are we going next?
Yeah. Well, I think I voiced a pretty concerted argument for the fact that we needed a different coach, and was sort of disappointed that we had inked Nate McMillan to an extension before we got to see him flame out in the playoffs, and wondered the logic behind that. So, yeah, I think it's a good move. I think it's time for a change for this team. I mean, we have, extolled all of the limitations of a Nate McMillan coaching job. I think he's a fine coach, but he's not a great coach. I don't know, Harper. What did you think? Good move.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with those sentiments. I will say I've probably been the meanest about calling for Nate McMillan's head over the past few years. So I will say thanks to Nate. He got us through some tough times. It hasn't been a super easy road. We've been through a lot, and he did everything that he could to try and keep this team together. But at the end of the day, we have reached the Nate McMillan ceiling, I think, and in order for us to make another step, we do have to find, the next great coach.
I've seen a lot of episodes of Magnum PI. He seems really useful.
It's true. If you need a good mustache.
That's right. Or ride around in a red Ferrari? I don't know. Some sort of fancy.
I don't know that I've ever seen an episode of Magnum PI.
What?
I've seen that. I've seen the beginning a billion times.
Oh.
Right.
And then I've seen a different channel.
Right. I'm right there with you, Harper. Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's how Tom Selleck became a sex symbol for all of our mothers.
Ugh.
Why don't you pour the rest of that beer out?
For Tom Selleck.
For the pain my soul just went through.
Your mother has never had sex. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Got his mic.
Cut his mic, exactly.
He's out of control.
My real question is, would letting a TJ go throw off the chemistry of the team? Is 3 TJs the right number? Is 2 TJs the right number?
I think 3 is one too many.
3 is one too many? Okay.
So
2's the magic number.
I think that I heard this during the playoffs, that there's only been 4 TJs in the history of the league. Is that true?
Yeah.
And we've had them all.
We've had them all. Got them all.
Hey. Shout out TJ Ford.
And look, Miles Turner, these guys been around.
He's
He's
the
fun.
OG.
He's the OG.
He's a positive
He's a
dude.
top 10 all-timer.
Right.
Right, Colson? I think.
I mean, for you, it's more difficult on my list, but yeah. All right, I'll back you up on that, Harper. I'm not gonna
thank you
abandon
for
on
making
that
my
island.
opinion matter. I appreciate you.
This is
I
how
think
you
it's-
validate yourself, right? You have to wait for me to tell you it's okay.
Absolutely.
I think it's time for a break.
No,
between-
Joey,
between-
just give an opinion and I'll validate it. That's how we should finish the pod.
I will come over there. Validate you in person. Punk. Well, you guys, you want to take a quick break, and then we'll come back and with some stats and some undegoogleables.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a
All
plan.
right. This week I got some Mr. Kinetic for you out of the Naptown. So
Shout out.
check it out. The link will be in the show notes. there's something new in Bandcamp that I had not known about. Some people you can buy their you can just buy their digital discography for like a flat fee. So it's kind of cool. So that he's the first one I've seen on that plan. So you can buy individual songs or albums, or just say just the whole thing, please. I'll take everything you have. So check it out.
My money, please.
Shout out, Mr. Kinetic.
I got a few more bars. Lovetron's own, I take naps with the stars. Get your engines ready, we live from the Brickyard. Naptown, we Lenon, TBM, y'all. Peace to Dr. Lenon and Ted Barno. Sometimes I rhyme quick, sometimes I rhyme slow. My flow entertaining, got the crowd going bozo. Flow clearing hurdles like Edwin C. Moses. Yes, I'm macadocious, huh? Yes, I said I'm macadocious. Hocus pocus, the funky witch doctor. Yes, I jam proper. Yeah. Black hole rap.
We are back from the break, and before we get into the movement in the player, we're not back from the break because I'm starting off. We could talk about to-do lists. I got a lot to say about those. That's what the off-season's for, isn't it? Join me as I walk through my 15-part productivity podcast.
There's no off season with the Undebeatables, Joey. We are always on.
Joey, stat of the week.
All right, guys. We knew this day would come. I actually didn't know this day would come, but it came anyway. The Spurs did not qualify for the playoffs.
What?
For the first time in 22 years. It's a long, long time. A couple things that happened. There's an article on ESPN about this. But over those 22 seasons, the Spurs won an NBA best 1,260 games, which is 211 more than the number 2 team, the Dallas Mavericks. And that gap is essentially the same. Actually, it's greater than the gap between Dallas, the number 2, and the number 21 team, Philadelphia. So they're dominant.
Wow.
They is not chumps.
They was now. Now they is.
We got my stat of the week.
Stat of the week.
So this week it is the number 10. It is the number of days Lou Williams will be quarantining after he it was an excused absence while he went to a showing for a family friend, I guess. But then he went to a strip club afterwards, and there was, of course, social media was there, and there was pictures, and but he said he just got dinner, and there were no entertainers.
Well, he just went there for the food.
So he says.
So, Game 5, LeBron James led his team in points, rebounds, and assists. It's the 67th time that he's led a playoff team in all of those categories, in points, rebounds, and assists.
Jesus.
Number 2 is tied. Tim Duncan and Larry Bird are number 2, tied. They did it 21 times.
There are, so another stat. So things that people have started to do research, I guess, of policies that different police departments have in place and how well they are correlated with police brutality and deaths associated, or deaths at police hands. And there are 8 policies that they have found lead to reductions in these incidents, and they have created this site. It's called 8 Can't Wait, the number 8 can'twait.org, And so you can go and look, and they looked at I think the 100 most populous cities in the country, and you can look at your city and see which of those policies your local police department has in place and which they don't. And so that's a really good tool, because a lot of the protests and activism and all that stuff now is great. It's clear that there is a movement in this country to address this issue, but then the question is, how do we address this? And so it seems that there are ways to address this, right? There are policies that help these things. And so check out your city, see if they have not enacted those policies. Make your local representative, your mayor, your city council, make them aware.
All right, Jason, I found one a stat that you might like. Maybe put a little smile on your face.
Okay, cool.
All right, this one is that the average American believes that they are smarter than the average American.
That makes total sense to me.
Yeah, 55% of people polled said they thought they were smarter than the average American.
Oh, that's lower than I thought it would be.
35% thought they were only as smart as everyone else. Anyway.
And then what? There was like 10% of people that were like,
The rest, I'm definitely dumber.
Yeah, I don't even understand the question.
Say it slower and louder, please. What month is this now? Month 8 of whatever this is. We're doing it.
But on the bright side, it's month 1 of the 2021 NBA season.
Yeah, this is the first episode of a new season for us, I think.
That's right.
It's true.
Yeah. Is it the 2020-21? Yeah, it's the 2020-2021 season. That's hard to say.
Brought to you by...
Which is very hard to say.
So it's the 2021 season. Yeah.
2020-2021 season.
That's right. Okay, very exciting.
Yeah. We got dates on the calendar mostly and a lot of unknowns, but we got a season coming up.
Indeed.
Episode 9. Or not episode 9. This is season 9. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
We've seen a lot in our day. The good news that I'm speaking of here is it's made me violently happy. The Pacers.
Okay.
The Pacers made a coaching hire. Not on any of the list that I had seen, but we got a new coach. Coach Nate. I'd like to welcome him to the team.
So confusing.
Not the same Coach Nate we had. Not the same bald Coach Nate we had. A different bald Coach Nate. Coach Nate Bjorkgren. And he has been an assistant coach for the very successful Toronto Raptors.
The reality is that I don't know a lot about Bjorkgren, right? Until last week, if I'd heard of the guy, it was in passing.
Never
about the
heard of him in my
Raptors,
life.
right? Like, everybody was talking about raiding the Raptors and, the Heat because,
Right.
They've both overachieved in very important ways. Obviously, that has a lot to do with the coaching staff. So it's not surprising that we would, pick off somebody from one of those organizations given their recent history. He certainly said all the right stuff. And he wants to be aggressive on both sides of the ball. He's talking about, changing stuff up, not, from game to game, but from quarter to quarter.
Yeah.
From possession to possession after timeouts. Yeah. So there's going to be a steep learning curve, I think, for a lot of guys on this team who,
for sure,
got very used to playing one way. So he's going to be throwing a lot of stuff at a lot of guys very quickly. But this guy's had a lot of success at every position he's had. Seems to be well liked. I'm sure that, you don't make a hire like this without talking to, all the guys that he's coached previously and other people that he's worked with. So assume that the track record is going to stand up. I like that we're taking a chance.
And I'm just, it was time to try something new. I wish he wasn't named Nate because that's just confusing, but I'll forgive him that.
They're actually, I was thinking the off season was going to be a slower time of year, and generally it is, but there is still some stuff shaking out across the league. I think the biggest one that hits closest to home for us is the guy that came with the building, Dan Burke. He's gone. He's been with the Pacers forever, and he's moved on to Philly.
Boo.
Yeah, man. This is, he's our perennial coach of the year because he's the best. He sets the defensive tone. He sets like the attitude, and he's gone. And I'm really sad because he's. I mean, nothing against new Nate and the staff he brings in, but
Bjork and Gorgon.
But I'm gonna miss Dan Burke immensely. Harper, how does this hit you? Are you ready to clean house and get this guy out of here, or do you think that the problems lie elsewhere?
I mean, it's hard to say that Dan Burke was ever the cause of any problem that we had. I guess I'll leave it as a gutsy move from the new faces of the organization here to not do enough to retain him. That seems like a pretty big split for a guy who's done a pretty unimpeachable job for us. So ballsy. It's ballsy.
Yeah, I'm concerned about this. I mean, he has been the defensive coordinator under Joey, you were kind of teasing came with the building, but basically since Bankers Life Fieldhouse, he's been the defensive coordinator under Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Rick Carlisle.
22 years.
Yeah,
he was with the team.
Every coach you could think of, and he has been, and the fact the numbers under that are insane, right? Like I think we only missed the playoffs 4 or 5 years while he was there. I think we were in top 10 in defensive rating, 17 years. Like, I mean, it's just he has done he has helped guide us through a lot of weird, difficult times because our defense has been solid.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe he was a little bit, put off by the new coach, Swedish Chef's emphasis on changing defenses all the time and going zone and doing the box and one and doing all these unconventional things. I mean, Dan Burke seems like a very nuts and bolts, play man to man. You follow your man.
Do it the right way.
Active defense. You do it the right way.
Yeah.
And, I did think it was interesting in Bjorkgren's opening press conference that he, said you're going to see a lot of things differently. On the one end, it made a lot of sense. He's like, you're going to see people moving off the ball, which I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Whoa, slow down.
But then he also,
exactly, talk slower.
Is there a Nobel Prize for basketball?
Brilliant. At the defense, and was like, yeah, we're going to play aggressively. We're going to switch defenses. We're going to get in people's grill and stuff like that, which I thought was an interesting sort of shot, if you will, at what has been a proud defensive tradition in Indiana for decades, right?
Bjorkgren won a title with the G League Iowa Tractors. Is that the name?
The Iowa Energy.
Iowa Energy, right. So,
yeah. I thought you'd be a little more respectful to the farm team, to your beloved Timberwolves.
Fair enough.
Have you seen the talent that they bring through that system?
I don't know is the answer, and that probably should tell you something. And also, I mean, I don't think talent is a lot of Minnesota as a franchise has had a lot of good talent come through there. I think it's just horribly mismanaged.
They had Kevin Garnett,
and he left.
Yep.
I guess he came back, and then he left again. And he eats babies, but just to prove a point.
Yeah.
Not because he's hungry.
No. David West only did it when he was hungry.
Sure. Yeah. You wanted to make sure David West didn't skip a meal if you had a baby around.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you eat babies to survive, not for fun or for sport.
So
anyway,
much baby
I think
death.
That's right. That's right.
I may have gotten off the rails here a little bit. I tell you, there's no way in hell that I'm going to a game at the Fieldhouse if things are remotely like they are right now. We had our high for a state like 2 days ago, so I'm not going to the Fieldhouse.
What if there was like, you know, when you go to the grocery store and like you're looking at produce and there's like a constant mist? Like, what if they were constantly missing the audience with Lysol? How would you feel about it? Would you feel better about it?
It seems like I'm going to inhale some things that. What's your? It's going to go over my daily recommended amount to huff Lysol.
Yeah. You're supposed to inject it, not huff.
Okay, that's good.
Lots to discuss as I mentioned. The first one, this is probably the most important of the bench, is the pinstripes are back on the Pacers. These are the City Edition. Is one of the alternates, but it's like a remix of the old pinstripes. Colson, you're our fashion expert. What do you think about these?
Yeah, so I was trying to remember the old pinstripes. Did they come along with Conseco Fieldhouse? Is that like the first season we started doing those, like the finals year?
That sounds true.
I feel like that was true. And then I feel like we got rid of them immediately after the brawl because we were trying to distance ourselves from the look of Artest's jersey ripped across and all over tracks, the news. Yeah, I think that's the case. But I think it's been long enough now that we can come back to the pinstripes. These look great. I don't know how
I wouldn't even
have
thought about it unless you immediately said something.
No, these are great. They're a bolder blue, a lighter blue that pops more than the old pinstripes. The old pinstripes were sort of a navy blue. These are nice and bright, and I'm a big fan. They also my favorite part of this whole thing, and this is the fashion part of this, is that there is a logo. On the shorts, a new logo they've come up with, right kind of where you'd have on the belt buckle right there. And it is the like state flag crest. And in the middle of that is a backboard with a hoop on it. And in the middle of the backboard is the Pacers ball logo. And it's really dope. And I would definitely rock a t-shirt of that logo. So
actually, yeah,
Christmas ideas for you guys.
It's cool, yeah. It's like a hybrid of like the state flag and the and the Pacers logo. So I dig it.
Think they'll finally get around to making a Bogdanovich jersey for you?
That's right. I did eventually get a T-shirt, Bogdanovich T-shirt, but then I got fat, so I can't wear it anymore.
Maybe you should put that hanging up on the wall as motivation for you.
Sure, but then I could just hang up all my clothes on the wall.
I'm not really a motivational speaker, we found out. So. You know what? To get with very, very quick story. This was on the NBA Reddit. I saw this, but give a quick quote from David West on the moment he should retire. And for this, it happened during a game. His quote is, "We were playing the Lakers, and I tried to post up Josh Hart a couple times, and I couldn't post him up. Literally, during the game, I'm thinking, yo, if you can't move this cat, you got to go. It's time." Shout out to Josh Hart for ending David West's career.
Shout out David West for knowing when it's time to go home.
Yeah. All right, Colson, I think it's time. It's been too long for another Undegoogleable.
Oh, are we doing Undegoogleables?
That was the plan.
super excited.
You told us we had to, so.
We said we signed up for it.
In the end, it's going to be better and more true than Google can give you.
What can we answer for you this week? How can I help you?
It has been too long. I've been getting some flack from the people that have asked me these questions, and they're just waiting for answers. They're just not Googling things, just waiting for us to answer them.
Yeah.
And
Wait till they're all Patreon subscribers and have access to your daily feed, buddy.
They would have already had it, exactly. But we had to do, of course, all these season previews that are hour-long shows that don't have time for Undegoogleables. But again, if you're a Patreon, we would have done it for you, already recorded and sent it out. So
don't ask questions like, how do I perform CPR? Like, nothing timely, Jason, do you have an Undegoogleable for us?
I do. So my dog gets these, I think they're called bark box. So once a month we get a new box with treats and new toys and stuff like that. And they always have a theme. This month's theme was it's carnivals or whatever. And so one of the stuffed animals was a runaway goat that had like a stolen a bunch of tickets or something like that. Anyway, so we're playing with the toy, and Doc plays like keep away basically. You like throw the toy and then he tries to like run to his bed, and so I try to like grab it. And so I'm like running after him, and I'm like, Doc, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get that goat. I'm gonna get your goat. And so then I thought, where does that phrase come from? Get your goat. I'm gonna get your goat.
Interesting.
Nice.
We think it's not from the bark box. That's not where that phrase originated.
Me running after my dog. Yeah.
Wasn't there like a bunch of goat sex parties with the pagans?
I don't think that's what it was.
Like maybe no.
No, I think that you're.
Are you thinking of like the Bacchanal or something?
I feel like again we've done a bunch of these where there's always a goat sex party somehow.
I do think that at some point that anytime anybody was for any occasion you slaughter a goat, right? Like
okay, sure. I mean, any good occasion.
Any occasion, yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Any occasion worth a damn, you slaughter a goat.
I feel like in the Bible, God would say something, and they're like, yeah, hold on, let me go kill a goat, and I'll be right back. And then...
well, seems like it might be horse racing.
No way.
Yes.
You said that in jest up front. And...
Yeah. According to dictionary.com, this expression comes from a tradition in horse racing, thought to have a calming effect on high-strung thoroughbreds. A goat was placed in the horse's stall on the night before the race. Unscrupulous opponents would then steal the goat in an effort to upset the horse and cause it to lose the race.
Egg on your face is really close to egg on. I mean, it's in the phrase is in the other phrase.
So Harper, you think like
it's an Inception shit right here. It's a dream within a dream.
This seems very medieval.
Medieval, I like that.
Unless it's Big Egg.
So when would Big Egg come in? We talking turn of the century?
Yeah, we're talking like mattress, Coke, whatever,
okay, sure.
All those things.
1900 Industrial Revolution.
That's what they want you to think. They're actually the Templars.
It's like the precursor to the Got Milk campaign. It's like milk makes you stronger, eggs make you stronger, basically.
Right, you're egged on. Yeah, I don't think this is a French derivation.
Because one egg is an oof.
Well done, sir. Oh, yes, that's why.
Do we have a Undegoogleable this week?
We do.
What you got for us?
So a couple months back, a buddy of mine sent me a text, and he used the term "souped up." Spelled it SOUPED -up, as in soup. And I, my entire life, had thought souped up meant supered up. So it was SUPERED, sort of a shortening of that, souped up. Mm-hmm. So like if you want a souped up car, it'd be supered up. And then I thought to myself, maybe my entire life has been a lie. And maybe I don't know.
I feel like you think that after every text gets sent to you.
And so my question this week is it souped up as in supered up, or souped up as in the lovely meal of soup? I don't know, the hot beverage. It can be cold as well, so this is why it's hard for me. I also want to get a timeline from when it came out and, an origin, as we do on the Undegoogleables. So does anybody have a thought on whether it's souped up or souped up?
It's definitely souped up.
It could also just come straight up from like Supercharger.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. My inclination is that it has nothing to do with the food or beverage, as you call it. Colson.
I drink a good soup.
You can drink a good soup, but it's just not a beverage. It's just not.
No,
I don't
fair.
make the rules. I just enforce them.
Yeah.
So what's your line between beverage and soup then, right? So if I'm drinking tea versus, well, no, but like if I'm drinking a broth versus a tea, you would call a broth a soup and tea a beverage.
I'd call a broth a broth.
Okay, what about like a miso soup? Like I can drink that.
That's food. That's.
But it's just essentially broth.
Right, but.
So what's the difference between that and hot tea? I'm not that wrong. All I'm saying is, Joey, just get off my back, all right?
Get all the way off
all
my back.
the way off my back about this. It wasn't that big of a slip of the tongue, all right?
Wow.
I'll be the judge of that.
Clearly you will be. I'm just fighting back a little bit.
My point was, whenever
Soup's a beverage!
Okay.
And we have a tie.
I think it has nothing to do with food. It is entirely. We got him.
We get Mercury Golson.
Okay.
There he is.
Woo.
I think it's entirely super or supercharger down that vein.
Okay, what do we got?
Souped up like the beverage is the correct spelling.
Okay.
According to whatever this is.
So my friend either had it auto-corrected or actually knew how to spell it.
Oh,
That's
man.
what you're saying.
It's frickin' horse racing.
No, it's not.
Souped up predates the invention of superchargers and initially referred to any horse that had been injected with something to increase its speed.
Team, I gotta get running here, but I do want to give you one more definition from Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
While we're here, and the word is himbo. And the definition is generally a large, a broad, tall, or buff, attractive man who tends to not be very bright, but usually extremely nice and respectful. So essentially, it's the male version of a bimbo. I like it.
Oh, the old himbo.
I'll take it.
And I'm seeing here that the back to horses, it was definitely drugs being injected into the racehorses.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
Hungry himbo.
Wrap it up.
Pritchard said something interesting, which we've talked about quite a bit, which is, a reporter said, so what are you going to do now that you're stuck with these two big guys? And Pritchard was like, look, this is some sort of media creation. He's like, we do our internal numbers. You guys can look at the numbers. We're actually positive plus minus with these two guys on the floor. He's like, it's a media creation that these guys can't play together. We don't understand why there's some rush to trade them both, or one of them. And, we're confident that we can put these guys on the floor together. And with our new scheme, we're going to be doing a lot more different things. And this is going to work out. This is part of why we brought in Bjorkgren. And so, we've talked about this before as well. Like, everybody is saying, like, these guys can't play together, but that's not what the numbers bear out. we are a positive plus minus with these guys on the floor. So, I appreciate that he at least is looking at the same numbers we are.
I mean, as he shopped the guy.
That's true. And you could say the plus minus would be way better if we had a different situation,
I mean, that seems to be the intimation, right?
Gentlemen, there's been more news about Victor Oladipo. There has been conflicting reports. The article in the Star came out basically saying that he wants out. In fact, there was a couple of times, apparently 3 separate occasions, he asked players on the other team during the game in front of his teammates if he could go play with them. So if that's true, not a great look. But
to say the least.
Especially because one of the teams was the Knicks.
Come on. Yeah, that's
low blow.
Yeah. They would love to have you there, Victor. But then another report coming out saying that was not true. Colson, you sent these in. Is there truth to both sides? There could have been some changes because of, the new coach. There's a lot to unpack here. Where do you see the actual truth?
Yeah, so this was an article in the Star. It's called "Making the Case to Keep or Trade Oladipo," and I thought it was a scathing article. Really goes after Oladipo here. Basically, when Oladipo got injured, we brought in a whole new crew, a whole new team in that offseason, including Malcolm Brogdon, who's a natural leader and kind of took over the leadership mantle while Oladipo was rehabbing. And when Oladipo went back to the locker room, he was no longer the locker room leader. And I think he was dismayed by that. It makes a ton of sense. There's a vacuum of leadership, and you've not been around. And so I can understand why he'd be upset. But it's an interesting reason to kind of want to get out, but that's one of the reasons they talk about. One of the things that I was unaware of, and at least according to this article, Oladipo is an incredibly positive person, which we've talked about all the time. He keeps the locker room up when things are going well. But according to this article, he's also, when things are going poorly, he tends to be fairly negative. And it's one of the reasons that he was moved from from Orlando and from the Thunder, because he wasn't getting the minutes or being utilized in the way that he wanted, and so he sort of made himself a problem child and got moved. So that's a concerning fact to learn. Those are the two things that struck me most. I don't know what you guys saw.
No, yeah, I mean, and that was even an issue that we talked about a lot on this podcast, is sort of who is going to be the leader in the absence of Oladipo. I didn't think that it would come to the place where it wasn't his team anymore, and it seems like it did come to that place. So it's definitely concerning. I mean, this stuff, like if it's true that he, in front of his other players, said, "Can I come play with you guys?" Like, that's just a bad look, and says a lot in opposition to what our perception of Oladipo as a team player and as a Pacer was. But maybe that's a manifestation of, as you were saying, Colson, like, if he's in a situation where he's not happy, like, he just causes trouble, right?
Right.
And that's definitely causing trouble. It's causing a lot of trouble, right?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, our rooting interest is still for him to play super well, right?
Yeah.
Whether that results in net Pacer wins or upping his trade value, because the last guy who told me he wanted a trade, he was serious.
Mm-hmm.
And he was leaving. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, when these guys talk, like, I've been trained to listen now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, it doesn't say a lot for what the league thinks of Oladipo's value either. If Danny Ainge thinks that Oladipo and Turner are worth one Gordon Hayward, you know, that's not particularly complimentary of Vic either. So, regardless of how you feel about him, you definitely want to see good production this year. That is good for our team, no matter which way this thing ends up playing out.
First, welcoming back our host from the birthplace of Victor Oladipo, Silver Spring, Maryland. It's the doctor, Jason Triplett.
What is up, Pacers fans? What is up, Undebeatable? Shout out to you guys. Been missing you. And shout out to my son, Ethan. The reason I've been missing you. So
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
but you
Happy
guys,
birthday.
yeah, happy month-old day. It's amazing. Yeah, but thanks for keeping cranking with the previews. You guys definitely kept me informed. I enjoyed them.
Did you disagree wildly with anything?
Yeah, everything that you said was wrong.
Specifically me, not the whole podcast.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Okay. Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant got signed this offseason.
Did he
He
go to
was in Denver.
Did he go to the Bucks?
He did not go to the Bucks. Joey.
So he was in Orlando at some point, right? I'm feeling like it's
I don't think he was in Orlando.
no.
I don't think he was either.
Again, for it was a Disney. That's very very popular attraction.
Sure.
Well, he was in the
bu-
he was in the
played
bubble.
Yeah,
Right.
okay, gotcha.
Yes.
That's why you've got him there regionally.
Fair enough.
Right.
That's a point.
Let's say
That's a point. It's 9
about,
ghost
what
points
about-
for Joey.
what about Milwaukee?
That's what I said.
That's what
Did you guess that originally?
Oh God, we're on the same page.
Both
here.
of you lose a point. I don't know.
I mean, clearly, that's where he should have ended up. I mean, that's what we like.
Consensus is pack your bags.
Jason, if you
Get
pick
in the car.
Milwaukee, I'm just shutting down the game.
Did you say me? My go?
Oh, please say Milwaukee.
I can't do it.
I mean, these guys are playing a modern brand of NBA basketball, and we just haven't seen that. It's go in and get something at the bucket. If you can't get something at the rim, then use it to create an open three-point shot. And all this mid-range stuff that we were, granted, very efficient with, and it's nice to have in your back pocket in case a possession breaks down and you can't get what you want. It shouldn't be your go-to. You shouldn't be scoring more than 50% off your points off the worst shots that are available on the court. And whatever else was done in a very abbreviated offseason, clearly Nate made very clear that you got to get to the rim or you got to take three-point shots. We put up 3 straight 60-point halves. That was broken up by a 59-point second half against the Bulls. And as you said, we're not shooting the three ball particularly well. And believe me when I tell you, we've got 3-point shooters. Whether,
Oh my goodness, we do.
You know, Vic and Brogdon shot pretty well, but Turner, Holiday,
Both Holidays.
Sabonis, both
Yeah.
Holidays, absolutely. Right? There's guys out there who can hit those shots, and we're producing those looks. It's going to get better, not worse.
All right, team. We alluded to this last show, and I'm sure you've heard by now, but T.J. Warren had a stress fracture in his foot and went out with surgery. There's not been a timeline for his return, which is a little bit concerning to me. So they're saying he's out indefinitely. He's coming off. He had plantar fasciitis on his right foot before the season, and had some issues when he was in Phoenix. He had a stress fracture as well in 2016. So this is, unfortunately, nothing new. But he's going to be out for a bit, and he's been a big contributor to this team. JT, as the resident doctor, what do you think is? Do you have like a ballpark on when injuries like this?
Yeah, what's your experience with small left navicular stress fractures? I mean, I assume that there's a...
And the ballpark's a big ball.
There's a wealth of literature on the subject, as I'm sure you guys know. I mean, there's a lot out there.
I got banned from all the journals.
That's tough. It's tough. Warranted, but tough.
Science is behind a paywall. It's unfortunate, So, I have no idea. I don't know. It doesn't sound good.
Doesn't sound good at all.
The other sort of big topic in the Pacers world, and this, of course, I think affects less day to day, but Donnie Walsh has retired from the team. He's been a consultant for the last 5 years or so, but he was the president of basketball operations in the past, and he's just been a huge part of the franchise for many years.
So he's 79 years old. He's stepping down because he says this is a young man's sport. He played college ball under Dean Smith at North Carolina, went to law school, 12 years an assistant at South Carolina, and then in Denver as the Nuggets assistant under Larry Brown. Joined the Pacers as an assistant coach in 1984, and within 2 years was the GM. His first 3 drafts were Chuck Person, Reggie Miller, and Rick Smits. Apparently all were very unpopular. He got booed off the stage. Chuck Person ended up being Rookie of the Year. He picked Reggie Miller over IU standout Steve Alford. We all know how that one worked out. His 22 years as a GM and then president, the Pacers made playoffs 19 times and 4 conference finals and 1 finals. When he came back after the previous Knicks stint we just mentioned, he came back as a consultant in 2008. In the 12 years as a consultant, the team made the playoffs 9 times and made the Eastern Conference playoffs twice. So if you do the math, under his watch, the Pacers were as likely to go to the Eastern Conference Finals as they were to miss the playoffs. He built the mid-'90s teams, coming off of finals, transitioned quickly into 2000 contenders under Jermaine O'Neal, and after just a brief hiatus, returned, from his time in New York, returned to build a contender in the early 2010s. Absolutely amazing. And I just wanted to end on this quote from Quinn Buckner. Buckner said, "He's been the North Star, the beacon. He set the standard from a character standpoint. The culture of the organization came from Donnie Walsh. He set the standard for the way people should behave, the way you should treat each other. He's a brilliant mind who is as a compassionate human being as I've ever been around. And for that, I'm eternally grateful." So, damn.
Shout out, he's going to be missed. And yeah, like it's going to ripple, his imprint on the organization is going to be here for a long time. Just, sort of imprinted in everybody that works there now. So
we hope.
He may not. Yeah, we hope so. So it's been a blessing to have him here, and I want to thank him for all he's done for us. All right, guys. So the reason we're here on a Wednesday night, which we almost never ever do, was a big trade across the league. So let's break it down. 4-team trade. Let's talk about the one most relevant to us first. Pacers move Victor Oladipo, and in return get Karis LeVert and a second-round draft pick. How do we feel about this? Colson, is this... I mean, I heard this was his city. But now he's in Houston.
So, I have a lot of feelings.
Now there's a shocker.
No, I mean, I've had a few hours to think about this. This guy came in after the tumult of trading Paul George, and changed our culture. He was not only our best player, had an All-NBA season, went ahead and led us into the playoffs, and took the eventual, Eastern Conference champions to 7-game playoff series in the first round. Hit clutch shot after clutch shot all season long and in the playoffs. But beyond that, he changed the way we thought about ourselves as a team. We were confident. We were happy. People wanted to go into work. This guy did that for us. And The fact that he's leaving gives me no joy. However, I think this was a very good trade. If that's fair.
Buddy, your feelings are valid here. It's a safe space. Safe space. I agree with a lot of that. I mean, certainly outwardly, just turn back the clock a little bit and remember that, how lucky we were to get Victor and Domas together back for Paul George. I mean,
right.
There were those at the time who said that we got fleeced. There were those at the time who said we fleeced them. I mean, who knows, right? Time has told, and we won.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
We won.
And you're right. Victor, in concert with a very good management and a bunch of really great teammates, helped turn this culture around. That is definitely a thing. And that part, that contribution from Vic, it won't be forgotten.
You can't take it away.
No. But you can mar your legacy with a team.
Yes. As we've learned. There are guys that are not allowed on the Pacers all-time list. I don't think Vic's one of those guys.
No, Vic is not one of those guys. Now, that said, we still don't know for sure about some of the comments that maybe were made to other players on other teams. But if we believe the stuff that's put in front of us, I certainly understand why management did what they did. And I agree. I think we did really well in it. But I think we did pretty well here for what it was. And, thank you, just straight up thank you to Vic for everything he gave this organization. He's a guy who's passionate about the game. And regardless of all the other stuff, we know he gave 100% to us. So thanks.
I think that there's just there seemed to be a struggle, sort of a power struggle. And his, when he left, he was the man, and when he came back, I mean, Sabonis was an all-star. The spotlight wasn't on him so much anymore, and that might be what he's looking for. So I'm cool. I mean, I'm fine with this. I have no problems with this at all. I think, look, it seems that on paper, at least, Karis LeVert is a bit of a downgrade. But it's the whole. We're looking for a whole. We're looking for a functioning unit, and if you save some money and, you get rid of the negative problems, the negative aspects of Oladipo being on the team, maybe it comes out to being a positive, and there was just the reality, which was who knows what was going to happen to Oladipo at the end of the season. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like it
you
wasn't
were probably
like,
going to lose him. We were going to lose him.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, look, it's not like it's not like there was no doubt, like there was doubt, so you have to be practical as an organization and not lose the assets that you have.
I mean, you think he can't eat and do a podcast? He can eat and hold a baby,
Boom. Done. See? That sounds great, right?
Yeah. Colson, if you want to, it sounds like you'd be happy if you think they're going to lose. Just say they're going to go winless.
Right?
Just over every week.
I think my concern is, Jason was talking about us being the trendy pick. I'm concerned that the, Karis LeVert, Malcolm Brogdon, they're going to be on the cover of ESPN magazine, wearing do-rags and stuff like that, and we're just gonna collapse.
Yeah. What would be like the hipster magazine equivalent of like the Slam?
I was just
magazine
thinking
cover.
Oh yeah,
it'd be like homemade pickles.
Yeah. Micro Brewers International.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. There you go. That's more like it. Yeah.
I was thinking that, or like sourdough mag.
Yeah, that's right. Beards.
Yeah, I can see it. It's titled the Sourdough Starters, and then it's our starting lineup.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There you go. See if that domain is open. I like it.
It's funny because we've talked for a long time about can we find a guy that we're willing to commit to, and we gave up too early on Carlisle. We gave up too early on Vogel. These guys that end up going to another team and winning a championship. And I don't think McMillan was that guy, but maybe Nate is. I know it's still early, but I'm really excited about what I'm seeing, and I hope you guys are too.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's definitely really fun to watch, and to underscore the impressiveness of what you just outlined, he did all of this in a season where there was barely an off season.
There was no off season, essentially.
And we're getting basically zero practice time.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact that he has been able to implement this system and get guys to buy in and have success, winning basketball games, is a testament to his ability as a communicator, to his genius as a basketball mind, and to the players as well. I think it takes a special group of guys to be amenable to that, to buy into a system, to learn it, and apply it on the floor.
Colson, is your greatest loss of this COVID era? Is it the lost generation of baby racers?
That's right. You think about how many 1-year-olds just never got to play the game.
Yeah.
I mean, they just
never had a chance.
All that talent will never see the floor. I mean, this is a whole year and a half of just talent wiped off the grid. That's right. It's a lost generation of baby racers.
Who are they going to learn from? Who are their baby forefathers?
Yeah, exactly.
Pass the torch down.
Yeah, I mean, once they, are they going to talk to the 3-year-olds? Those grizzled vets? They don't. It's like the young kids trying to learn from Charles Barkley at this point. Like, he doesn't even watch the game anymore.
He doesn't know who anybody is
exactly.
anymore. No, yeah, 3-1. That's a generation gap right there.
For sure.
It's too much. Too much.
Well, I mean, I think we're out for a rocky couple years as we try to rebuild the baby race ranks.
Yeah.
Yet another COVID tragedy.
Yeah. Well, we've already been talking to Ethan about it, so he's
good. Yeah.
We're preparing him.
Do you think train. next October he's going to be ready?
Yeah, should be.
Beginning of next season. All right. You have to. Do I have to travel to DC for the baby race, or can he travel to Indy? We'll see. He's probably going to be better on his home court.
Yeah. We got to try to get him in as many as possible. Maybe we'll do a circuit. Maybe we'll do a tour.
Ooh, yeah.
I like it. Well, I will be at every one of them. I promise. If I have to quit my job.
That's his first thing. He's like, "Oh, I'll go quit my job."
Well, I mean,
why is that always
nobody
the
even
first
asked him
thing you
to.
want do?
He didn't ask for time off. He just said, "I'll quit."
I'll quit. Just leave my house. Stop paying rent. Whatever
If you
it takes.
need me to help you move next week, it's cool. I'll quit my job. Don't worry.
Look at us. Like a well-oiled machine. Like we've done 478 of these.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have 30,000 listeners.
I mean, in fairness, we're only sinking like half that time. So we've only done this 250 times.
Oh,
Good
it's
call.
true.
Yeah. Well, they say if you
We're
do
quick
something
learners.
250 times, you're an expert, right?
How many times?
250?
Is that right?
No, I think it's
No,
2,000
that's-
times.
I thought it was like 10,000 hours was the thing.
10,000
10,000
okay.
hours is the thing.
Okay.
So where did
Well,
you get from
we're-
250 total to 10,000 hours?
It's the old Colson shortcut.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, have we put in 10,000 hours? For sure.
Let's do some.
I'm sure that we have.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we're at episode 4. So let's say we put out 500-ish total.
500, yeah. With extras.
Okay.
And have we record for 4 hours at a time? 3 to 4? Say 3.5 hours?
Yeah.
And then let's say we do 2 hours of editing a week. Maybe 4.
Okay. So
let's just average
numbers
2.
The numbers are a little wonky here because, we record 4. It's like 4 hours, but that gives us 2 episodes.
Right. I'm just talking about hours done, though. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, that does.
I was counting all the undebeatables. I was counting time that I spent thinking about the undebeatables.
Right.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get to like 1,500 episodes basically to even be in the ballpark.
So let me go on the high end. Let's just ballpark this. So 250 recording sessions, let's say, right?
Is that all we've done?
No, sorry.
300. At least
if you
300.
divide it.
Because we didn't used to do 2 a week.
Okay, sure. We'll do 300.
Okay.
Let's do 300 times 4 hours each.
Right. Well, no,
1200
times 6, because let's say we do the 2 hours of editing.
Well, one person does 2 hours of editing.
Oh, good call. Damn it.
Also,
not 2 hours of editing.
Well, between the 2 shows is what I was thinking. You know?
So we're doing 250. No, we're doing 300 episodes.
300 times 4 hours.
Times 4 plus 2 for. We're going to go on the high end.
Yeah,
Let's go on high.
We'll give it the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. So
Okay.
6.
So 6. That's at 1,800. So we're still 8,200 hours away. But
no wonder we're so bad at this shit.
No. Hold on. Plus, the UndebeataCons are, let's say, 72 hours. We've done
7 of those.
No, not quite.
6 of them.
Maybe
10.
Yeah, I feel like we've done a lot with Christmases and stuff.
Okay, let's say 10. Let's add 10. So that's 720 hours.
Okay.
We might be like a quarter of the way there.
We're a quarter of the way there.
That's 2520. So we're a quarter of the way to being good at this.
Okay, so basically we just have to add the amount of years we've done this, and then we've got to do it times 3, right? So we've done this for 8 years. So we did 24 more years, we'll get to 10,000 hours.
The only other thing I could think of is if you count. Well, you could also you could be real generous and count all the basketball we watched throughout the year.
Oh, for sure we should do that. That's part of
this. That's a lot. So that'll get you a hefty chunk of the way there too. And plus, if you want to draw on the experience of you watching the Pacers basketball growing up, then we're much
and
closer.
what about when I listen to the pod afterwards for self-critique and how to learn how to get better?
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. And then what about the time spent thinking and dreaming and hoping?
So now I'm questioning what we're actually trying to master. Are we trying to master the show, or watching basketball, or hanging out together? I don't know.
Yeah, have we not even gotten 10,000 hours of hanging out together? Is that where we're at?
I think we're pretty masterful at that.
Okay.
I think we're really good at that.
Just really bad at producing any talent out of that.
Just it depends on what you're trying to be good at. You know?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, the sad part is that like even a full season of basketball, like it's probably only like another 160 hours.
Right, exactly.
A season.
So yeah, 2.5 hours times 82 is 205 hours.
And I'm definitely not seeing all 82.
No, and I'm definitely not watching all of them.
And
you're counting halftime.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing, because if you're at the game, you watch that stuff, but like on DVR, you're blowing through an hour of that.
Sure. And if I get up to go to the bathroom at the game, do I count that time? I mean, I'm not actively.
There's no way.
Because I don't want to be mastering going to the bathroom. Like, that's not what I'm there to master.
I mean, if you haven't already, you should consider mastering that. Should put that on the to-do list.
Okay, top of my to-do list, potty train. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, Joe, get us out of here.
That's fair. All right. I'm not going to argue with you.
I mean, we will after the pod. We'll just have a fist fight out back of the internet.
Out back of the internet.
Oh, God. That is the last place I want to go. Out front of the internet is horrible.
You're not even. I thought you weren't getting on the internet anymore, Colson.
I promised. Yeah, after last episode, I've decided to not get on the internet anymore.
Just stick to your newspapers, buddy.
That's right.
You can get this similar depressing stories, but no soul-crushing videos, and no comment section,
That's what I'm all about.
which is key.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for spending some time with us. And if you disagree or agree heartily with any of our awards, let us know on social media. You can tweet at us at when you don't listen to me and you go on Twitter. Send us a tweet at Undebeatables. Colson, you look like you got to say something.
Yeah. Well, no, I just realized that we didn't do defensive pacer of the year.
It's Turner.
It's Turner.
Turner. Jason doesn't agree.
Samson.
Fair enough.
Let's get out of here. If you'd like to make any recommendations or any feedback and whatnot, hit us up on social media. John Colson is now, he is the trainee for your assistant to the executive social media czar.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've been
That was
promoted.
many words. Yeah.
Yeah. You're a trainee to the assistant, I think.
Sounds important.
It's better than
so-
shitbag, which is what you used to call me.
I mean, you do retain that title.
Okay, good. I'm only training to get out of that.
You still wear your shitbag hat. A new hat to wear.
Your email signature just gets longer.
More responsibilities. Sure.
Right.
Pays the same.
Yeah, you're still working for exposure.
Good.
And that doesn't mean you get to expose yourself. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up. Unless you guys have any more knowledge to drop on us.
I just want to say that all fans are true fans.
You got all suck it. I do this for me and not for you.
I'd like to thank you for hanging out with us. If you'd like to give,
Hey, that was too on brand. Live with
if
it.
you want to give us your opinions on how you feel about us, you can do so on Twitter. We are at John Cole.
At Hotmail, no less.
Yeah. On Twitter, we are at Undebeatables. We're on Facebook.com/The Undebeatables. You can message us there too. Our website, TheUndebeatables.com. There's a contact form there. You can send us a message. You can email us, shout out at TheUndebeatables.com. You can rate and review us wherever you're listening. And most of your podcast apps let you share an episode right from the app. Send it to a frenemy of yours. But we'll be back with you again on Thursday. You can hit us up on social media. We are on Twitter at Undebeatables. You can send us tweets at John Colson, apparently. Not at John Cole, because that's somebody else.
See, that's where all the fan tweets have been going.
That guy's so confused by his
That guy is
Twitter following.
really upset at us right now.
All right, we'll tweet at him. Say hey.
Check out our
He's
podcast.
not been angry enough
Forward
to
us all
actually
those
tweet.
tweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your glass is half full.
Not the way I do it.
Do you want to grab another beer before we end
That
the
glass
show?
is fully empty.
I might need another one just for the outro.
Okay.
At this rate.
All right. We're going to get out of here while you grab your drink. We'd like to thank you for listening. Thanks for sending in the Undegoogleables. We always love getting into those. If you'd like to send more of those our way and get whatever you get out of that from us, if you want to get more of that, you can hit us up on Twitter. We are at
You're
Undebeatables.
talking this thing up, Joe.
However it is, you derive value from this nonsense.
If you're listening to this and have billions of dollars, please give more.
Please buy some stuff on Amazon and use our link.
Buy $1 billion worth of social justice on Amazon. Use our link.
Do they have gift cards for that? Let's see what they got. Let's see. Amazon.
We'll tie 10%, we swear.
Let's see. Social. justice T-shirts. It's just
Shocking.
worthless.
Shocking that capitalism is not the best vehicle for social justice. I'm surprised to learn this here on our show today.
You know, you can also buy a Schmedium T-shirt on our website.
Is that right?
Turn out the lights. The party's over.
I love it.
Call it. I love it.
We're on Twitter too.
We've always have Undegoogleables, but we'll leave until next week or the week after. Or send yours in, fans.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We'd love to answer some of your Undegoogleables.
Yeah, appreciate the ones we've gotten in the recent past. Always like doing those. They're always fun.
Someday, like 40 years from now, there's going to be somebody doing their version of an Undegoogleables podcast, and they're going to be saying, you know, these douche nozzle sweeps keep happening. Where did we get that term? Why did we call it a douche nozzle sweep? And they'll point back to this episode.
Sweet.
That's right. They'll find it out. Yeah, exactly. They'll be like, oh, there was a weird podcast that had about a dozen listeners back in the 2020s.
Make sure.
For some reason, these idiots are still paying to archive all of their episodes.
Hey, it's in the cloud. It can never die.
As long as you send us some money, it will never die. We need to make sure to put a tag on our post with douche nozzle. Don't forget to do that.
Oh, sure. For those future historians.
Yes. For posterity's sake.
For the compassionate AI. That's
right. That's right.
Yep. That's what spells. That's what compassionate AI is looking for, right?
Well, they're still telling our story, even though we're just meat popsicles.
Even though we've all been taken out, our race has been taken out behind the shed.
That's right.
Behind the shed. Oh, God. For our once and always godfather, Donnie Walsh, and our once and always coach, now in the Hall of Fame, Bobby Sick-Leonard. Turn out the lights, the party's over.
You okay?
I need a lozenge.
Froggy there at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
So is this Donnie Walsh thing permanent?
I think so. I mean, he's gone, but he built this team. I mean, he built this franchise. He built this organization. I'm going to have to figure out how to make it pithier, but he's in there.
So the only way to get shout-outs from you is to retire?
After 30 years.
I have a surprise announcement next show. If that's
After 30 years, you have to retire.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll make it nice and tight. It's a fluid outro.
Fluid outro.
And you can support us at our Patreon, which is patreon.com/undebeatables for as little as $1 per month. Thanks to everybody who's done that.
For once in
T-shirts, we got those.
For our once and always architect, Donnie Walsh, and once and always coach. God, I thought I had it that time. For our architect, Donnie Walsh, and our once and always coach, Bobby Sick-Leonard, now in the Hall of Fame. Turn out the lights, the party's over.
What I really like about this is the fans, really get to see your process, because
it's gonna be something.
You definitely only practice when we do a show.
I never think about it until Joey says T-shirts, and then I'm like, oh God, I got to figure this thing out. For our once and always coach, Bobby Sick-Leonard, now in the Hall of Fame. Turn out the lights, the party's over.
That was so palatable. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need to do a better job of just burning through those so it doesn't hurt as bad.
Hey.
There was about a 3-year
Look,
stretch
some
where I
of
just
our
stretched them all
shows
out.
deserve a quick out. Some of ours deserve an extra level of pain.
Right.
This is a good episode. This is a good episode. We deserved that.
Okay, good.
Level of pain. That was Colson's band in high school.
Extra level of pain.
Yeah. They were a soft jazz group.
All right, so if you go to careers.nba.com, I got through to the listing of all the jobs that are open, at least through the website for the NBA.
Sure, is head coach on there?
No, there's no head coach, but the 76ers are hiring a sport and data scientist. The Spurs,
Bad at
IT
science.
technical manager.
Bad at IT.
IT intern. Director athletic performance for the Wizards.
Dude, you should apply for that Spurs IT technical manager job.
I could do that.
Be like,
You do
years
love the
of
Spurs.
Pop lovage
Yeah.
infinite.
I'll splice a little audio clip of you loving on Pop for so much. We could put that on your
Yeah.
your audio resume.
Yes. Junior sous chef for the 76ers.
Bad at cooking.
What about, how about this one? Massage therapy associate.
I got bad hands. That's what I tell the ladies.
No. This is it right here. For the 76ers, this is it. Mental performance coordinator.
Okay. For the 76ers?
Yeah.
All right. I could do that.
I mean, I could probably do it for the 76ers.
That's...
You suck. You suck. You suck.
Your fans suck.
Wait, is this you judging their mental performance?
I'm coordinating. Yeah.
It's mentally coordinated.
All the people that suck, you get over there.
Over there. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
You want an okay guy. You and me. Let's figure this out.
Here, I'll put the job in the chat here. You can apply for it.
Maybe we should put a link to this too for all the fans of the show.
I don't, Harbor. I think I don't know if they let you do this remotely though. You may have to move to Philadelphia.
I mean, if I get to spend my days telling the 76ers that they suck, I might just do it.
They'll probably pay for moving costs, right? It's totally worth it.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, nope. You got to be a team player. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm on Team John.
Come on. He's been on this podcast for 8 years. He's
That's
a team
true.
player.
You guys have only kicked me off twice, and you let me back both times. So.
Can you embrace a dynamic, changing, diversified workload?
Sure.
Nailed it.
Stopping.
I gotta, or no, we still gotta do the. Has everybody stopped? Okay. Everybody. Perfect. So everybody stopped with me. Is that right? All right. For our once and always coach. Wait, Joey, do you want to do your thing? Okay. That'll be fine. I'll make that happen.